Hi, good evening. It's been a long time. Did you miss us? Probably you don't. Anyway, welcome back to TwiNews. For those who are new in the channel, TwiNews is a special session of Noticieros Teletech where us, the twins, we're gonna talk about a special topic. But now we're not gonna talk about a city or a place. We're gonna talk about the development of art. The development of art has been something really important in our society because it is what it can be considered how life is taking its fluence. It's related, highly related to creativity, but not everyone considers all the changes or all the facts that have been altering the art. So in this video we want to give you some special news from the other twins and also special guests coming from all the times, such as the, I don't know, the Middle Age, the Renaissance, the Baroque, and all those times. For me, it's time to talk to you about the Middle Ages. Middle Age is considered, as everyone, to be the age, the period of the knights, the dragons, the princes, the, I don't know. But we have to get in mind something. In this period we also have something important to tell about the religion. More specifically, Christianism. Well, they believe in Jesus, the Son of God. Well, this is considered one of the most influenced religions in the history, or at least in this century. This has more beliefs than the beliefs in Peña doing something good to his government, but whatever. We have special news coming directly from Marina Serrano. Not Marina Ham, Marina Serrano. The fact is that she is on the Middle Ages. She's gonna give us a special news about that period, related obviously from art. So let's go with her.
Good morning everybody. Today I'm going to talk about early Christian. And what is the most important of early Christian? Jesus. Jesus of Nazareth was his name. He only lived 33 years. And he was the Son of God. He was the coolest person of that time because he turned water into wine, and his spirit loved to everybody and told people to forgive the mistakes. In the art, the painters paint Jesus. The paintings look really amazing, incredible brilliance, like the best person of the time. Byzantine, the most comprehensive artist school of the Middle Age. Constructions were made with a purpose. God was the purpose of the constructions. Architecture or mosaic in the Byzantine art gives a message. It's considered to be the first one appeals more to relatives, but the later is more spiritual. Gothic is not the Gothic that you think. Word refers to the Germanic tribes that invaded Greece and Italy. The gods were blamed of destroying what remains the classical style. Some key of the characteristics of Gothic art or style are the form of the church.
Well, thank you so much, Marina, for that participation on this video. So, as you can consider, the Middle Age has a lot of relation with religion and a lot of relation with the art. I have to leave, I'm sorry. But, as you can remember from TwiNews, we have another person coming from the other side of the room, I guess. The next guest, the next twin is Irvin, so let's go with him. Let's see what he has to say about the next period. See ya. What do you want me to stand up here at this point? Oh, hi. Maybe some of you remember me. Welcome to TwiNews again. It's been a long time. Maybe. I'm not sure. But I don't know if I care. I'm gonna talk about the Renaissance. It's another period of the art. Yay! What I can say about the Renaissance is that it's a period really huge. The development of art through this time is depending on the history of the 7 great arts. I don't know if you know about the 7 great arts: architecture, painting, singing, music, bathing, but I missed again. Why? Tiburonario! What can we say about the 7th grade art is that in this period there was huge importance to two of them in particular, which are the architecture and the painting. It has a lot of great importance and a great such as a lot of branches or point or facts that has to be great considered to the great development of these arts, such as naturalism and perspective. Those two are considered to be how you see the art in a specific environment. Let's go to Frank. He's gonna give us some special news or an interview. I don't really know what he's gonna do. So anyway, let's go with him. Just watch the video.
Hi people, good afternoon. This is Franco. Welcome to one of the most important parts of this program. Last week I was thinking about which could be the best story for today's program, and then I thought that the Renaissance was a really interesting epoch. So I picked up my time machine and then I went back in time to the Renaissance. It was hard, but finally I had an interview with Leonardo da Vinci. Here's the video. Hi Leonardo.
Hi.
Before we start, let me say that it is a great honor to be with you today.
Thanks.
Well, here's my first question. Can you explain me how is the art of your time and how has it changed from the Middle Ages?
Well, the art of the Renaissance has changed a lot. It's really different from the art of the Middle Ages. What has changed the most is the concept of beauty, because in the Middle Ages, beauty only came from God. And here in the Renaissance, beauty can come not only from God and the things. Beauty can also come from the human being. Yeah, what has changed the most is the concept of beauty.
What can you tell me about the architecture of your time?
Architecture in my time is really interesting. Architects that are also artists have been influenced by the purity and simplicity of geometric forms.
And what about the new painting techniques?
Well, artists have created a lot of new ways to create paintings. Yeah, painting has changed a lot.
Well, my last question. Can you tell me how is the sculpture now in the Renaissance?
Sculpture has also changed a lot.
Well, that will be really useful for people, especially artists.
Well, thank you.
Thanks for the interview. Well, that was my interview with Leonardo da Vinci. I hope you liked it and it was useful for you. Thank you and see you next time.
Is it in? Is it finished? Let's go with Kenneth, who is our next presenter. He's gonna talk about, I don't know, but he's gonna talk about something. Hey, Kenneth, you're late. Don't you want to be on YouTube again? It's our comeback. Hey, I'm here. Why do you have to do that? You was waiting for me. Well, no problem. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, you remember me, right? I'm not gonna talk about the weather because I'm too hot to talk about the weather, I guess. So now we're gonna talk about the pre-Hispanic culture. The pre-Hispanic culture is one of the most important periods in the history of art, in the development of this, creating a lot of descendants, causing to make more creative facts that make people more creative, such as me. Pre-Hispanic culture is one of the most important periods of art. It is a culture appearing on Mesoamerica. This is the south part of Mexico, if you don't know that. This period who has been involving a lot related to what can we know about the cultures, about the poetry, the architecture, the cultures, the religions, the beliefs. There's a lot of art involving this period, so let's go to watch what Mario is doing and let's enjoy. I'm sorry ladies, I'm not gonna be here so you can enjoy my face. You have to watch the video, I'm sorry.
Good afternoon everybody. I'm Mario Flores and I would like to talk to you about the pre-Hispanic origins and the importance of some objects of the daily life, such as the stick, corn, and the calendar, that thousands of years ago in the pre-Hispanic era had a different purpose of use and play an important task for the development of their civilization. The pre-Hispanic era was divided in 3 periods. Those periods were the Archaic era, the Preclassic era, and the Classic era. We'll start with the Archaic era. This era was characterized by the end of the Ice Age and the beginning of men in a sedentary lifestyle. There's where the stick played an important role in their lives. This stick was much of a pretty big help for the indigenous people. This tool could turn into a weapon for hunting animals or into a tool for agriculture. Then we will pass to the Preclassic era, where civilizations start to advance in agriculture and start trading with food or animals. This is where corn was first used as a money exchange, and the commercialization began to grow in the pre-Hispanic era. For the last, but no less important, I would like to talk to you about the Classic era. It was characterized for the demographic growing, the emergence of ceremonial centers, and the creation of new agricultural techniques.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's me, G. Crust. So now let's gonna talk about the New Spain. New Spain is also considered the old Mexico. So now let's gonna give a little steps about what is the great art. I don't know if you can know about all this process of the art. There are starting to come people to colonize us, to govern us, to slave us. And you know what? I don't care if it's bad. I don't care, because Mexicans are great. And New Spain was the old Mexico, and Mexico is cool, so that makes New Spain cool. We have to know all the important things about the art. I know you're kind of bored, so now let's go with Sol's video. Enjoy the video.
So today I'm going to talk about the New Spain. What was it and the main characteristics of it? The era of the New Spain have a big characteristic in history. This was because of the blending between people from Spain and people from America. There was a little problem by identifying these blends, so professionals said that these blends are related to places. So, to identify them is frequently related to geographical location. Castas is another word to call the race or the blood lineage of someone. As people from Spain started having children with Indians, soon there were some classification in order to identify the people that were not mixed with Indians and the ones who were. These are one of the main cases that were created back in those days. Number 1, Peninsulares, people from Spain. Number 2, Criollos, born in the Americas of Spanish descent. Number 3, Indios, the regional people of the Americas. Number 4, Mestizos, one parent was Spanish, the other parent was Amerindian. Number 5, Castizos, one of the parents was Mestizo and the other one was Spanish. Number 6, Cholos, persons with one Amerindian parent and the other one Mestizo parent. Number 7, Mulatos, person of a Spanish parent and an African parent. Number 8, Zambos, persons that come from a mix of Amerindian and black. Number 9, Pardos, persons that can come in a relation of a Spaniard with a Zambo, a mulatto with a Mestizo, or an African with a Mestizo. Another important point of the New Spain was the Catholic Church, which started expanding all over the New Spain. During this expansion, many documents and idols were destroyed that could have helped us understand our past and our culture, and documents that helped them make an alphabet. Some of them wrote books about the things they saw, and now we have information from that time thanks to those works. For example, there was a book,
Mi libro,
wrote by Franciscan Friar Bernardino de Sahagún, in which everything is told about the organization of the Aztec culture, from religion, economy to society organization. And for last but not least, the architecture, which plays a particularly important role in the construction and representation of cultural identity, as the way in which its inhabitants experience and interpret their surroundings in translated into the built environment. So that's all for me. Thank you for your attention. See you.
I hope you can stay tuned. Now let's go with George. Back in time. Okay, I think it's now there. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You can remember me. I'm George Cruz. from the last video of TwiNews. I'm gonna talk about the Baroque. The Baroque is one period that really affected Rome. The Baroque really affected the Rome culture. It's the next step of all this chain of art periods, but it was really important to the development of art. It caused the growth of the art in Rome, and at that way the art in Europe. And you know, everyone knows that the art in Europe is one of the most influent in the world. We know that all these are little steps, are little pieces of the real great topic. The great meal comes with our partner Gilberto, who is gonna talk to us about the Baroque in that period. So let's go with him. I hope you enjoy it.
Hello everyone, my name is Gilberto Juarez and I am reporting live from Rome. They are about to begin the inauguration of the Piazza of St. Peter, one of the biggest churches of all time. Well, this church was made in honor of St. Peter, which, as you know, is one of the apostles of Jesus. Basically, this piece of art is made from an intense style that is called Baroque. Baroque is basically a style that produces drama, it produces tension, exhaustion, exuberance and grandeur. It's just one of the best styles there is out there. And the Piazza of St. Peter, it's like an enormous oval. I mean, it is produced by two columns of 284 columns and 88 pillars. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna have this big plaza. It just has an incredible architecture made by Lorenzo Bernini. He uses this Baroque style, which originated back in a lot of
War never changes.
It is a style that is mainly about religion, and it makes cathedrals, murals, paintings, new style of architecture. It just has a lot to offer, the Baroque. Okay, thank you all for watching, and this was the Baroque style. We're going back to you.
Great video, great video. So now, after all that mentioned, I have to say thank you so much for listening, for watching. Thank you to the special guests, Marina, Saul, Franco, Gilberto and Mario, for participating on this news. Okay, so that was all for today. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching.